Oh, what is good, fellas, and hope you boys are all having a fantastic day. We got some things to talk about this Monday morning. Before we hop into anything Madden related, a few just quick minor things right here. One, we are currently on the road to 5,000 subscribers. If we can reach 5K before Valentine's Day, there will be a giveaway over on my Twitter. Two, I talk about it a lot, but my Discord is up and running, and fellas, this is probably one of the best places you guys can get for direct contact with me, constant coin making methods, team advice, a lot of really good things going on over there. It's also just not me out there giving advice to a bunch of people. We got a bunch of people who know what they're talking about, probably smarter than me when it comes to MUT, so shout out the Discord if you want to join. Link for that is in the top of the description. Number 3, shout out the Philadelphia Eagles and Eagles fans. You guys went B to A for the entire game, it felt like. Jaden Daniels' masterclass season unfortunately came to an end yesterday, but shout out Eagles fans. I would not be mad if Saquon got a ring. When it comes to Madden Ultimate Team things, the first one we talk about every single Monday, the content schedule. This week's content schedule will be tweeted out by EA at noon. Now, something new for me, I unfortunately have class in between that 11:30 to 12:35 time period, so I don't know if I'll have the content schedule up on my Twitter right away. I'll have it out right after class. If you want to see this week's content schedule before my afternoon video, it will be live on EA's Twitter at noon, so go follow them. I'm pretty sure the handle's like at EA_Madden Ultimate Team. With today's content schedule, we do have 2 pieces of content dropping. We have AKA icons as well as the final installment of the playoff promo. We'll talk more about the conclusion of the playoff promo sometime this week, but there are a few things you need to be doing right now this morning if you guys are watching this video. The first one being solo seasons, aka Icon Clash. This will reset every single Monday right when content goes live at 1:30. This is the only way to get aka tokens. We talk about this probably 5 times a week because this is how important it is. You guys can see right now we have 2 hours and 41 minutes until this is going to reset. And like I said, this is the only way to get those AKA tokens. You take those AKA tokens over to sets and you exchange them for a free AKA champion. You need 30 tokens. We're getting 5 tokens per week. We're currently on week 15, so after today's content drop, we are officially halfway to a free champion. That is if you have been doing these every single day. And like I said, if you were watching this video before these expire, go do it right now. Get them done. On top of AKA Icon Clash resetting, the solo Road to Super Bowl mode is going to expire tomorrow. This will be gone. I have no idea what time. The online Road to Super Bowl mode, that one expires January 30th or the last day of January. I don't really know why EA isn't timing them up, but if you want to go play either of these modes, well, for one of them, you have literally 1 day, and this one right here, you do have a few more days. Speaking of a few more days, head-to-head rank does end in 5 days. As of right now, I don't know who the Session 6 players are going to be. MUTLeaks hasn't said anything. If I had to guess, we might hear from MUTLeaks later today, to be honest with you guys. If that is the case, of course, I will have you guys updated with what you need to be grinding for, but right now, I don't hate the idea of stopping in the hero tier. That's where I'm personally going to stop for that Isaiah Simmons. Darnell Washington is always a solid option in the champion tier. A question I have been getting asked a lot recently: if you grind up to champion tier, will you get Darnell Washington as well as Isaiah Simmons? Unfortunately, you will not. You only get the player whose tier you are currently in. For example, Hero 1, you get Isaiah Simmons. Champion 2, you get Darnell Washington. Top 100, you're going to get a Warren Sapp. I have no idea what the official qualifications are to get that Warren Sapp card. What I mean by that, I have seen people with 3,900 RP pushing 4K RP, but not in the actual top 100, and their rank says Champion 3. But then I had somebody send me a picture yesterday with 3,300 RP, which is right above that Legend ranking at 3,200, and it says they are in the Legend tier. They are going to get Warren Sapp, but the person who is 3,900, they are going to get Darnell Washington. EA has not been clear on this throughout the entirety of Madden 25, and it's one of my biggest, we'll call it, issues with this mode. Actually, my only issue with this mode, besides that head-to-head ranked has been dope this year. Alright, so let's hop back into content, more specifically this overall increase. We know it is coming. 1, basing it off of a timeline, we need to have 2 overall increases within Season 5. We have 3 weeks left of Season 5. We're going to get this overall increase this week, and then more than likely the second overall jump will happen the last week of Season 5. But Leaks also tweeted out that we have an overall increase this week. We know it'll be here by Legends. If I had to guess, it will be dropping during the Thursday content, which I'm going to assume is going to be the Super Bowl promo. Once again, MUTLeaks did tell us that, but nothing is confirmed until EA tweets out that official content schedule. Now, how do you prepare for this overall increase? Last night, we talked about a few things you can be doing. doing, but I do have a few just minor things I would recommend you guys are doing. First one being, hold on to all of your season tickets. Not only are normal pack odds going to increase, we'll get there in a second, the season ticket upgrade tokens, they are going to get cheaper when we get that 95 overall upgrade token. And then the actual boomer bust packs, let's keep it real, this is where most of us are spending our season tickets. These are going to get increased as well. The 88 plus overall boomer bust pack come Thursday or Wednesday. Whenever we see this overall increase, this is going to be an 89 plus. It will get a little bit more expensive, but I'm telling you guys, it will be better. The floor has been raised. Let's talk rest of packs when it comes to this pack odd increase. Season special offers. I'm going to hold on to all of my season special offers until we have that 96 overall upgrade. I get it, some of you guys, you are not patient. Trust me, I'm one of you who is just... my patience level, it's not always there. When it comes to these season special offers and it comes to spending actual Madden cash, highly recommend you guys wait until the end of the season to rip through any of these. Trading store, these three right here, so the 85 plus, 82 plus, and 84 plus, these will not change. Mystery packs later this week, they will, one, have a pack odd increase, but two, they will more than likely cost more training. If I had to guess, they'll probably cost somewhere in the realm of 4,000 to 4,600 training. So if you want to open up some mystery packs, hold on to the packs you pull, right now would be the time to do it. The only packs I don't think you guys should be holding on to from these mystery packs right now are going to be all Madden packs, 0 chill packs, and then of course those 70 plus overalls. Even the 70 pluses, you might as well just hold on to them to see if potentially they jump up to a 71. Haven't all year, and I don't really think they will, but at that point you pull a 70 plus, you might as well wait for a potential pack odd increase. The rest of these packs you open up here when it comes to mystery packs, I highly recommend you guys just hold on to them until at least Wednesday or Thursday. I'll let you guys know when to open them up. I am currently saving a bunch of packs. We've taken a look at that over the last few updates videos, and I do recommend you guys do that as well. If you want to do this mystery pack method, it's not nearly as good as it was the first time around we talked about this being the last time we had an overall increase going into season 5. There are some coins to be made here though, specifically when it comes to buying the cheapest training by overall. Now I will say this does update, let's say every hour or so. I would recommend you guys come in here and double check what the cheapest training is if you want to do this method. It's constantly changing, prices are always adapting, but this is a general good price tool to be using if you want to try out the mystery pack method. The other big thing you can be doing right now when it comes to prepping for this overall increase, buying 92 overalls. As of right now, it takes 91 overall players to go into sets. Fellas, 95 overall champions, they are going to take 92 overall players. As of right now, a good price to buy under 492 overalls is going to be around 90,000 coins. Of course, you can buy them right at 90k, but if you are a little bit patient or you're playing when content does go live, you can buy 92s for well in the 60 to 70,000 coin range. And when you do that, there are a few possible things you can be doing. One, hold on to the 92s. They are going to get more expensive whenever this increase does happen. Or two, you can prepare to pre-build sets. For me, I'll probably buy a bunch of 92s and just hold on to them and flip them for the quick profit. If you want to pre-build sets, one of these sets right now you can pre-build that I think will be fairly profitable will be today's OBJ aka set. And this has nothing to do with the overall increase. I just think OBJ, one, the card looks really good, and two, people are going to want him. So I think as of like right off rip when content goes live, if you pre-build the OBJ set, you should be able to make a pretty penny. This is what you need: 391 overall AKA players and then 291 to 92 overall AKA players. Keep it honest with you guys, a lot of people have this idea. This is not groundbreaking science right here. A lot of people are going to be trying to pre-build this OBJ set when he drops. If you want to big ball it, go and snipe 92s when AKAs and playoff promo stuff does go live. People will be ripping packs. People are going to want to pull OBJ. People are going to pull 92 overall players. Buy those players and hold on to them until next week. If you want to pre-build the OBJ set, this is exactly what it is going to take. Again, 391 overall AKA players and then 291 to 92 overall players. Here somewhere in the title, it had the words market crash. That is typically something we talk about every single Monday because, believe it or not, every week the market gets a little bit cheaper. It might not be the specific market you are looking to buy into, but some way or another, players are going to get cheaper in this game. Right off rip, I'm going to tell you guys, none of these 94 overall LTDs, they are not getting cheaper this week. They honestly might get a little bit more expensive. Cards that will get cheaper this week, 95 overall Team Diamonds. Now, one, that Team Diamond set is kind of becoming relevant when it comes to making coins. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I am talking about. But two, I am seeing a lot more 95 overall Team Diamond pulls. Honestly, the biggest point right here, champions are going to be 95 overalls. These are no longer going to be considered top dog cards. And I promise you by, let's say next Monday, majority of these cards more than likely will be selling for right around 1 million coins. And if we look 2 weeks into the future, pin this video, come back to it, almost every single one of these 95 overalls, not named Julius Peppers and Eli Manning, will be selling for under 1 mil. Right there, huge market crash. You can capitalize this right now by selling off any of the 95 overall Team Diamonds you currently have. 95 overall Team of the Week LTDs, they aren't going to get any cheap. 94 overall Reduxes. Now, as of right now, these cards are so hard to pull, therefore making them super expensive. The deeper we get into this overall increase, the deeper we get into this week, the better special offers we get, the more 94 overall Reduxes will be pulled, therefore making their prices objectively cheaper. So a general rule of thumb I will be following when it comes to these 94 overall Reduxes, under 500,000 coins, all right, go out there and buy it, but anything over, I'd recommend you guys sell it off. For example, Justin Tucker, if you pull Tucker, please sell him off. If you want Justin Tucker, please do not buy him. The only card that is selling for over, we'll call it 600k that I think is a solid buy, William Perry. This card is a nightmare, and there really isn't anything else in the game that can replicate what this card will do for you, but literally every other 94 overall Redux, just wait until they get a little bit cheaper. That goes for the ones selling under 500k. I promise you guys, they are going to cost less coins very soon. On Wednesday, these Rest Revolution cards, they will get cheaper. I don't know if the overall increase will be dropping on Wednesday or Thursday. This is not something EA will tell us, but all I know is we will get another set of Roster Revolution cards anytime we get a part 1 to part 2 of a weekly promo. They are going to get cheaper for part 1 card. It happens in every seasonal promo. It happens in every weekly promo. So if you have any of these Roster Revolution cards, you're looking to sell off them right now. Eric Carr, by the way, is one of the better value cards in the entire game. 1 AP Gunslinger is disgusting work. AKA icons, these cards will all get cheaper. I told you guys literally last night, Marcus Mariota will be selling for under 400k today. He is already down 50k from last night. If you want to buy any of these cards, please wait until 1:30 p.m. Eastern time. Same thing goes for these playoff cards. I had a feeling these will all probably settle around 350,000 coins or under. Right now you can see some guys are selling for over, some guys are selling for less. By the time we wrap up this promo by 1:30 today, whenever content does go live, I do expect majority of these champions to be falling under that price range. I mean, as for the rest of the 94 overall players, so Team of the Week, we got Campus Heroes. Those cards will progressively get cheaper the deeper we get into this overall increase. If you are looking to sell them off, I would sell them off before the content schedule goes live. 83 overalls are going to continue to get cheaper, especially the Zero Chill and Ghost 'em Up players. Their value still stands true. These cards, statistically speaking, are still some of the best cards in the game. I get it, ability-wise, they do not hang with the top-tier cards. But fellas, you only have 9 AP on offense and 12 AP on defense. You can buy a wide receiver Mike Evans and he can be your wide receiver 3 for 160,000 coins and he can ball out for you. Do think there are better Zero Chill wide receivers, but that was just one example. All right, so before I have to head back to class, let's talk about the AKA and playoff cards we have dropping today. The reason it's split like this, there is a Blue Chew ad on Mutt.gg right now, and I don't think YouTube would appreciate that. Let's take a look at these players we got right here. Obviously, OBJ, he is going to be good. This is the vintage LTD. I would probably just buy the regular champion version. The only thing this vintage LTD has over the normal OBJ, he has +1 speed. Almost everything else that matters is going to be equal, which is really, really interesting. Taking a look right here, you guys can see the stats, 96 speed, but the route running is all identical. I will be buying this card today, and he will be replacing my Mike Evans. The other player we got going is Ronnie Hickman. He is 6'1". This card is also going to be joining my team today because he looks so good. Shout out Mutt.gg for taking away my Blue Chew ad. Ronnie Hickman, though, this card's going to be good. 96 speed, 97 hit power. I would not hate the idea if you buy both of these cards. Like I said, I will be picking up both of the AKA champions today. Marshall Falk, I mean, it's a little mid. 57 trucking, you don't love to see that. 90 catching. Cool name, though, won't complain about that. Jesse Bates, also another card that does look good. I don't love the tackling right there at 85, but like, how much does that really matter? And then, of course, the last card we have today, Gabe Davis. I was trying to figure out why Gabe Davis got this card. Like 17 people reminded me on Twitter that he had a 5 or 4 touchdown game against the Chiefs a few years back. These are playoff legends. If you couldn't figure that out, I still think it's just a really weird pull of all of the players who have played in the playoffs over the last 5 years. why Gabe Davis? Either way, Buffalo Bills fans will not complain with this card. 94 speed, though, definitely not the best. That, boys, is going to be everything we got this morning. Once again, if you guys did enjoy this video, get on there and drop a like. We'll get you boys back here at 1:30 p.m. Eastern time, covering something, more than likely content being live. If you need me, join the Discord, drop a comment, or send me a tweet. I love you guys. Have a good one. Peace, chat. I'll catch you boys later.